I'm Diane Shaw.
And I'm Tatum Leathers.
And this is LMS News.
Another dub.
I'm Elise Chemez. I'm Callie Scoggins reporting for LMS News. 8th graders have recently signed up for 9th grade classes at JC. Here's Kylie Castillo with more.
I'm Kylie Castillo reporting for LMS News. With this school year rapidly coming to an end, 8th graders will soon be on their way to James Clemens. I recently got the chance to speak with some administration for some info about James Clemens registration. I'm here with Miss Johnson. Hi, Miss Johnson.
Hi.
So where can we find registration packets?
Okay, so for our future jets, if you are looking for your James Clemens registration, you can look in two different places. You can look online on the James Clemens website. We also have it posted on the Liberty website. On the left-hand side, if you scroll down, there's a registration. It says Rising 9th Graders. So the course catalog is all online. So get on there and start searching through the catalog and seeing what you might want to take.
When are the packets due?
The packets are due on March 1st and March 2nd. So you should have your packets completed and turned into your English language arts teacher. Some counselors are going to come over and they are going to help us register here at Liberty on the computers for next year.
So how do we know what courses we should take?
So I would sit down with your family and look at your 4-year plan and what you might want to take while you're in high school. If you have any specific questions about electives or the so many different academies that they offer at the high school, I recommend that you email your James Clemens counselor. So there are 3 different counselors. There's Mr. Cruz, Mrs. Smith, and Mrs. Porter. And so figure out who your James Clemens counselor is, and any kind of questions that you have, go ahead and email them and they'll help you out.
Do you have any additional information for 8th graders?
I do not. Just know that your first year at high school is about exploring. So just because you try something out in your freshman year and you don't like it, that's fine. You have 3 more years to figure out what you want to do and where your passion is. So don't stress about it. We're here to help you, and best of luck.
All right, thank you. Thank you for all the helpful information. Make sure to choose your courses wisely. I'm Kylie Castillo. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Kylie. Now here's Sebastian Davis with a story on Yearbook.
I'm Sebastian Davis reporting for LMS News. The LMS Yearbook staff has been working really hard on the yearbook this year, so I caught up with them to find out the new additions they've added on this year.
Hi, Gabby.
Hi.
So, what got you interested in the yearbook?
Well, I really like taking pictures, and yeah.
And how many people bought the yearbook?
About 400.
And what are the new additions that you guys are adding this year?
Well, we're adding superlatives like class heartbreak and most school spirit and all that.
Thanks, Gabby. Reporting for LMS News, I'm Sebastian Davis.
Thanks, Sebastian. Now to Emma Claire Odom and Connor Copeland with this week's current events.
I'm Emma Claire Odom.
And I'm Connor Copeland.
Today we're looking at the Olympic closing ceremony, the 2018 Oscars in Norway's Doomsday Mall.
The closing ceremony for the Winter Olympics was last Sunday. Pyeongchang's director of ceremony says it will be presenting a next wave theme that focuses on the future and what's to come.
Norway came in first, Germany came in second, Canada came in third, and America was in fourth, close behind with 23 medals in all. Now to our other stories.
The 90s Oscars will be held on March 4th.
The nominees for Best Picture are Dunkirk, Darkest Hour, and The Shape of Water, and the list goes on. You can tune into the Oscars 1 p.m. or 8 p.m. on E! News or ABC.
In 2008, Norway made a doomsday seed vault. If certain crops are killed, governments can request seeds in case of emergency.
The vault is being upgraded for $12.7 million.
That's it for current events. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Emma, Claire, and Connor for this update. Now here's to Jack Willis with sports.
I'm Jack Willis with this week's sports. Recently, our softball season has started up. To learn more about this, let's go to Nakavian Curry.
I'm Nakavian Curry reporting for LMS News. I interviewed some of our softball players to find out more about their schedule. I'm here with Lexi Smith. When was your first game, Lexi?
Our first game was February 26th against Meridianville.
What do you like about softball?
I've been playing softball since 2nd grade, and it's just sort of become a part of my lifestyle now.
All right, what are the practices like?
Practices are tough because Blankenship is funny though, and he makes it fun even when we run a lot.
Thanks, Lexi. I'm here with Olivia. Olivia, when's your next home game?
Our next home game is March 5th against Buckhorn at Liberty.
What do you like about softball practices?
I like just getting with the girls and throwing the ball around, and it's just super fun.
Okay, thanks Olivia. Thank you to everyone I interviewed. Reporting for LMS News, I'm Nicavian Curry.
Thank you, Nicavian, for that helpful information. Come out March 3rd and 5th to support your fellow Lions.
Thanks, Jack. Now to Annie Pascal with this week's question of the week.
I'm Annie Pascal reporting for LMS News. The year is nearing the end and the 8th graders will be going to James Clemens soon. So I asked a few what they were most excited for.
At James Clemens, I'm most excited for the Business Academy.
I'm excited for refill hour.
I'm most excited for continuing JC tennis.
I'm most excited for the football games.
Thank you to everyone who I interviewed. I'm most excited to go to James Clemens football games. Reporting for LMS News, I'm Annie Pascal.
Thanks, Annie. I'm most excited for homecoming. What about you?
I'm excited to leave Liberty, but also for homecoming. But I'm gonna need a day.
That's it for this week's edition of LMS News.
Have a great day, Liberty!